7-day forecast with Angelic Ascensions. I hope all is genuinely well. This may be a reading that may resonate with you if you happen to have Libra in your sun, moon, rising, dominant in your natal chart, or if you happen to be cross-watching for a Libran. You might find some information in this reading that may resonate for you. There are a few things I want you to keep in mind as you listen to this reading. This reading is general. So this automatically means that not everything mentioned in this reading may be a fact to your story. You might hear some things in this reading that are genuinely a match to maybe what's going on, and some things may not really genuinely resonate. But again, even though I'm calling this a 7-day forecast, sometimes it may be necessary for you to give the reading a chance to play out before it makes sense. So I always encourage you to listen with an open mind and listen with discernment and discretion. And above all else, Libra, please don't make any rash decisions based on what you hear from a general reading. If you would like a reading based on your own personal energy, you can of course book a reading on my website, which happens to be AngelicAscensionsTarot.com. Lastly, Libras, we're going to go over some topics that might be sensitive. If that's really not your preference, you know what to do. Click off this reading. Otherwise, those of you who are ready to dive into this, let's see what is going on for the Libra nation. Libra. You're going through something, Libra. This week, it seems like somebody might be out of control. Somebody this week is coming across a bit hostile, a bit vengeful, maybe a bit spiteful. Okay. This week, Libra, it feels like the mask is coming off. And something that maybe you've hidden deep inside, maybe some type of skeleton in your closet, some type of deep, dark secret, either pertaining to you or someone around you, might be coming up. It might become relevant in some type of way. Something is going to be seen. It feels like, you might be doing some self-reflection, but deep down inside, it feels like there's emotions that you've been hiding. And it feels like this week, these emotions come up to the surface. It feels like you could be dealing with a lot of anger this week. Maybe something has gotten out of control. Maybe some fears, some anxiety about something. It feels like there's someone this week, Libra, that refuses to listen to you or to respect you. Somebody feels taken advantage of this week. Maybe you feel like somebody doesn't take your feelings into account. Yes. Anger, frustration. And yes, it does. It feels like it's leaving someone feeling like someone doesn't understand what they're coming from, or their input isn't important. And it looks like this week someone knows exactly what they're doing. I don't think someone's going to cop to it though. I don't think someone's going to be genuinely honest about maybe some things here, okay? But it looks like whatever was hidden, the light is shut on it this week. And the truth is seen. Okay, so if it's not you, Libra, we got justice here. So this could easily be you, or it could be someone that you're dealing with or someone that you're around. Somebody's going through something. Some type of internal struggle, Libra. Coming to terms with something, seeing the truth about something this week, because it feels like you're sad. Let's see what's really going on. Libra, I'm so tempted to say Leo every time I do Libra. Yes, emotional healing. Okay. This feels like it's something that someone is saying. It's almost as if it gives me the vibe that someone's having to bounce back emotionally from what someone is intentionally doing. So yeah, it looks like relationships or whoever this is around the house, it feels like things are tense. Things are being said that are really hurting someone's feelings. And it feels like something can't be hidden any longer. Yeah. What this feels like, an end of a cycle. You got hell here, as if maybe you've gone through hell and back with someone. or you feel like someone is being hellish towards you, sacred contracts. This could be a twin flame, a soulmate relationship that you have with someone, and it just feels like there's trouble in paradise. Now, if this is not something that you're going through with someone, Libra, then this feels like this is, like I said, someone that could be connected to you. Amethyst, Pisces, and Aquarius could be relevant to your situation. Balance, that would be you, Libra. Definitely be a parent-child situation. It feels like there could be something that is being said to a child, or this is something that is said this week, yeah, that triggers your inner child. And it feels like someone is going out of their way to do so. Okay, let's make it clear. Let the record show this is intentional. Someone knows exactly what they're doing. And it feels like someone is gunning for a child, like they want to bring a child down. Child might be going through something. Like I said, this is triggering your inner child wounds. Something going on this week with a relationship. So it feels like maybe you're keeping your distance from someone this week, Libra. Maybe you're not talking to them. Maybe this week you're coming to a decision about something that you're seeing. About your situation, about your circumstance, that there's been some type of a betrayal. And I think that maybe you've been going back and forth in your mind about this decision. I think one of you, if this has something to do with a love relationship, I think that someone is not sure if the two of you even have a future together. Someone's completely undecided, maybe between you and an ex. And this ex could be a Queen of Wands, an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. It feels like this could have been a long-term relationship for you. Libra or cross-watcher, maybe you've had the intention of hanging in there for the long haul. Someone feels like maybe you're not going to leave and that you'll take whatever BS they dish out. But it just feels like lately you've been very unhappy. And maybe this week you feel that there's a need to voice what you're really feeling inside. I think you're giving someone the silent treatment. And I think someone is stuck on the fact that they feel like they're always right. They're stuck in their ego. And I think that someone feels like maybe it's easier to kind of block things out and ignore their feelings. But it feels like it's not the type of week where you can kind of put your feelings on the back burner. But what's highlighted in your reading is a child. So this could have something to do with children. Your children, grandchildren, you get what I mean? Cousins, younger siblings, this sort of thing. But yes, children in some sort of way. Now, this is a love relationship. I feel, Libra, that someone has come into your life at a very vulnerable time in your life. Maybe this is due to the fact that maybe something has been going on financially with you. Maybe there's someone who has maybe stepped in and become that financial savior for you, so to speak. So this could be someone that came in and kind of seduced you. But it feels like in this moment, someone feels trapped by somebody's arrogant behavior. Let's make that clear. Because it seems like somebody in your household or in your life is trying to make things a living hell for you. Or this is due to, like I said, something coming to life, something coming to light, the mask coming off with something. Someone is coming off as very controlling, full of ego, full of pride, but deep down inside, very depressed. I think one of you has been holding on in this relationship and is feeling like the other one is emotionally checking out. You've been manipulated over and over again because it appears to me that something has gone on again and again between you and someone. Okay. It feels like you did. You met someone in a vulnerable time. This is someone that maybe you felt like you could have a solid future with and build with. It seems like as time has gone by, more and more things have been revealed. Like I said, the mask is coming off. about something that maybe you didn't see in the beginning. And I'm calling you single, but I'm referring at this moment to those of you who are getting to know someone and you haven't really, made a real commitment out of this relationship yet. There are certain things that you may not see about this situation immediately. So it may be beneficial for you to take the time that it takes to really get to know someone deep down inside, because someone could be entering a situation, singles, not genuinely showing you their true face. And it may be that if you take your time and slow down and really pay attention to what's going on, it could spare you some heartache. The issue that I see in your reading, Libra, I think that some of you could be in a psychological or verbally abusive relationship. And this feels like it's a cycle. Since we're talking about end of a cycle, it's either a cycle that you've gone through with this person, you guys break up, make up, get back together, and then go through the same thing. Or this is you in your dating life. You may feel like you keep meeting low quality people that don't have the same intention as you. But like I said, this week it feels like someone struggles to be heard. And it feels like this week you're not sure who to trust, right? Wolves in sheep's clothing. This sort of thing. We're going to take more of a look at that. But, okay. If this is a love relationship, we got this King of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. It looks like someone is coming across as the doting partner. Like someone is offering their cup to you, Libra. But it feels like someone is also offering their cup to outsiders in this relationship. What this boils down to, and what I'm really trying to say, is it feels like someone may have a particular sexual fetish, and they may feel like things are kind of predictable, kind of boring in the bedroom, and so it feels like someone is like maybe looking to fulfill that fetish with someone else or other people outside this relationship. It feels like they've been lying to you about something, trying to keep you under control, trying to manipulate you in some type of way, maybe manipulate you from leaving, but really, truthfully, you're recognizing that this person is no longer investing. And it feels like these days you're not sure if your partner even loves you. That again, it just feels like you keep going through the same cycle. You start over again with this person and they bring you through the same hell. Yes, partnership complete and move on. I think this is what someone is coming to a decision about this week, about a partnership, because it just feels like someone has gone through enough and they're tired of going through the same cycle over and over with someone. So this week it feels like someone is feeling like it's time to break the cycle. Or this is a parent realizing that it's time to break a cycle with their children. Because it feels like there are people, children, that are watching in the background, Libra, and it feels like somebody is being affected by what they're seeing. Like I said, this is you watching your parents and your upbringing, and you might feel that you are repeating the same cycle that you watched. Somebody this week is coming across real childish, and someone is really annoyed by this. Somebody wants to go back to someone, and let me make that clear. You have a third party. Not all of you, let me make that clear. I didn't say all Libras have a third party, but some of you do. And if this is your story, listen up. Someone has the intention of going back to someone, returning to someone that they used to have a relationship with. Okay, because it feels like someone has a made up mind that they're leaving. Yes, they're cutting this situation off. Again, it feels like someone's trying to stop you from leaving. Someone doesn't have the funds, by the way, to leave. This Queen of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. Death. It's a Scorpio for sure. There's a Scorpio involved for some reason. The Strength card, Leo. Feels like through all the ups and downs you've left, you've stayed. And this week it feels like there's something that you come across. You're coming to really see the truth that someone is really giving you the runaround. Somebody's realizing that this is over. But it also feels like someone is trying to give off the appearance that you're a happy family, a happy situation. Four of Cups in reverse. Yeah, see that? It looks like somebody's trying to beg someone to stay with them. Death card. It's done. Somebody's out of there. Somebody's done with this situation. It's just a matter of time, it feels like, before somebody moves out and moves on. Somebody's treating this like a joke, like somebody doesn't seem to care about your feelings. For some of you, this is a scenario that already played out. And keeping in mind that this is a third party, it may be necessary for you to kind of take in mind and kind of assess, where are you in the third party? Are you with someone? Are you with this person? Are you separated from them? Because those of you Libras who have already gone through this, there's someone that is returning to the situation. It could be the same person for some of you. Somebody's returning to maybe try to work something out with you. And let's see what this means, okay? After you're ending something, because that's make it very clear. You got end of a cycle, then you've got complete and move on. So there's something within a partnership that you're letting go. Somebody is maybe going to someone else. For some of you, this is somebody that's reuniting with someone that they used to deal with. Yep, watch your words. Libra. Once the words leave your mouth, Libra. Okay, because it looks like somebody is saying something. It seems like somebody's on one this week. Earlier this month, it was a Scorpio that was on one. You got a Scorpio in your reading. For this week, it feels like it's a Libra. Unless it's like a Libra, Scorpio. Watch your words. You know, especially when it comes to children. Maybe you have a very sensitive child. Or this is you. Maybe you're very rejection sensitive. Somebody feels rejected in this situation. Somebody is going back to someone that they used to have a connection with. Because maybe they feel like they vibe with this person better. Yep, comes right back out. Yes. And they've been talking to this person all along, Libra, behind your back. And this is the week that I feel like it all comes to the surface and you see what you need to see. And this is where I'm feeling that somebody is definitely leaving the situation. Somebody's been thinking about this for a while and somebody's out. But like I said, others of you Libras, you have someone coming back. Some of you, this isn't a romantic interest that's coming back, Libra. Some of you have a family member that's returning. You have a family member that could be coming to see you over the next 7 days, or someone who could be thinking about coming to see you, especially, like I said, children. This could be like a parent-child relationship, since I mentioned that, because it does feel as though somebody is returning. Okay? Especially if this is like an absentee parent. Libra, I want to say Virgo so badly, but I know I'm reading for Libra. Who's coming back? Wow, okay. So this feels like it boils down to a conversation. Somebody would like to talk to you about something. If this is the reason that someone is coming back, Libra, or you are thinking about returning to someone, someone is hoping that you will let go of the past. Or they might feel like you're holding on to a grudge. What are you holding on to, Libra? Yeah, you are. You're holding on to the past. You're holding on to what someone did or the way that they treated you, some type of mistreatment. If this isn't Scorpio, you got to be dealing with a Scorpio. For some of you, there's a Scorpio involved. Somebody wants you to open your heart and trust them again. They want you to let go of the past. And they want you to open up your heart. And if it's not you, then it's with a child that they're wanting to do this with. Libra. Some of you, this person is coming back, Libra, because they see that you're winning. And they want to be a part of that. So who's this that's coming back? I scared myself that day. This feels like something got out of hand, okay? I did say something about violence. It's like a DV situation for some of you. Somebody's putting their hands on you. I don't know how to let you go, it says. But at first glance, it looked like it says, I don't know how to let it go. Right? Somebody wants you to let go of something, a grudge, it feels like. But it's like, no, something has hurt too deeply. I think that someone has, like, one of you might have a perception that maybe somebody is being dramatic, right, over the top. But really deep down inside, something has hurt someone more than the other may realize. And that could be what this conversation is about. Somebody feels like Libra or cross watcher, you've locked them out of your life. And someone is absolutely impatient. For some of you, I definitely feel like there could be someone that has some type of a certified mental illness, yeah. And maybe that's something that someone doesn't understand. The mental illness, in some instances, it feels like it's depression. And who feels like they're going through a depression as a child? Might be crying to themselves, isolating themselves. You might notice a difference with your child. You might notice that their grades are dropping and that they're really going through something. But it would take for some real observation to take place in this situation. It just feels like somebody is a workaholic, or that they're just too distracted by other things to really see what a child may be going through internally. I think that there might be others that might notice this and they might be having conversations about it. There is someone that comes across in this reading as wanting, as like possibly like a well-meaning parent. They're trying to give their child guidance. And one of the parents may feel like the things that they say go in one ear, out the other. But I mean, somebody feels like their input is not needed, or it's not heard. Let's see where this goes. Libra, a cross watcher, like I said, it feels like somebody is coming back. They want you to listen. Somebody wants to heal the situation. So are they going to? I'm not clear. Is someone genuinely, somebody wants to be heard. They really do. Somebody talks too loud, like they dominate the whole conversation. Yes, listening. Once again, somebody wants someone to listen. For some of you, and let me make it clear, for some of you, if this is a relationship that you really genuinely care about, and two people genuinely care about saving this relationship, it may take for the other one to really listen, in spite of being, rather than like rushing ahead and becoming offended. because it feels like someone is easily offended. And it feels like someone feels like they have to walk on eggshells in a particular situation. Maybe they don't feel like they can say what's really on their mind without there being some type of pushback. For some of you, it feels like you could possibly make some type of progress in a relationship by really sitting back and listening to what someone is saying. Others of you, it feels like you might be having a child that has an issue with peer pressure, right? A child that may be a follower. Or some of you, it feels like some of you may feel like your child is following in the footsteps of someone that you feel is not the best role model. And so this could be a parent stepping in to give guidance. Okay, what happens after listening? Yeah, deciding. It feels like, Libra, the ball is in your court about whether or not this is possible, whether or not someone can return back to you. Or it's up to you to decide, you know, what you're going to do. Are you going to allow your heart to open? Are you going to let your guard down? It won't be the same for everyone. It's like I said, not everyone's circumstance is the same, but it feels as if something could possibly change. Or this is some type of transformation that someone is realizing as a result of maybe pushing everyone away, and as a result feeling like an outsider because of the things that they say, right? Because it feels like someone, let me remind you, someone knows exactly what they're doing. Someone says things to push people away. Says things that they intentionally know is going to hurt other people. Right? They realize that words have power. And feel like someone is maybe trying to work on themselves. Some type of inner transformation, because truthfully, it feels like the spirit guides are saying, you know what, it's time for something to change. And so for some of you, this feels like someone is internally taking some type of responsibility for the way that they act. Someone has tried to block all of this out and try to ignore how they genuinely feel, or what they have said has made someone genuinely feel. They've tried to block that out. And now spirit guides are saying, hey, you gotta take a strong, hard look in the mirror. It feels like someone may have taken an L, or a few of them, to kind of get to this point. Like someone has had to hit rock bottom, Libra, to kind of realize what's been masked and what's really been beneath the surface for the longest time. Spirit guides are saying you gotta change something, or there's something that you gotta go back and fix, Libra. Especially if this has something to do with children. And this may involve an air sign, an Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. Well, that would be you, right, Libra? This could be an air sign to air sign relationship. Definitely. Someone talks way more than they listen. Yep. Somebody said something. The Devil, Capricorn. There may be multiple people involved. Like this feels like this is someone that's hurting a lot of people. Like I said, there's some type of a cycle. Unless this is you grieving over somebody's passing. Is it someone's, like the anniversary of someone's death? If this was someone that passed away, it feels like it was due to a murder. Cutting your hair, Libra. Cross watchers, it's time for a trim. Wow. Okay. Like I said, some type of depression. Again, someone feels like they have to go back and right their wrongs. Especially, like I said, if this is a parent that has been abusive towards a child or has abandoned a child. But this is your own childhood wounds coming to the surface, Libra. It's just going to be that type of week. It feels like it just might be a very emotional week for you. Or for someone around you. Like I said, you just have a very sensitive child. Yes, thank you, Spirit guides. It feels like someone is constantly going after someone's perceived weaknesses, and someone wishes that the other one would decide to focus on their strengths rather than to constantly call out what they feel is an issue or is a weakness. Yeah. Yes. Spirit guides say yes, that's the case. Someone wants you, Libra, a cross watcher, like I said, to focus on what's good. Seems like someone always has something bad to say about someone. This feels like this was a learned behavior. Somebody's afraid to speak up and say what they need to say. Choose peace. So I think that that's what someone is wanting to do. Libra or cross watcher. You may feel like someone is coming back to cause the same drama, the same hurt, the same pain. For some of you, that it just seems like that's a cycle. That's who this person is. But for others of you, it feels like for some of you, somebody has made a real change. There's been a genuine connection with their spirit guides. Yeah, it feels like someone may be apologetic about it, or that's what someone is looking for. Can you be a human being? Can you genuinely give an I'm sorry? That may be a starting point. I think that's what someone is looking for. But I think this week, Libra, someone's temper may get the best of them. Somebody may say something in the heat of the moment when they're angry, and somebody is maybe wanting to come back and be real with you. Others of you, someone is genuinely lying to you. They've been lying to you for the longest. And this week is the week that you get clarity about something that has been hidden from you. It all hits the light. Everything that was done in the dark. Snakes in the grass, okay? Because it definitely feels like you have that. Someone's true intention is going to be revealed this week. And be mindful about your temper, because it feels like somebody is looking at the other one as though they're loud. They're out of control. Maybe for some of you, this is a kid. Maybe you have a kid that throws a tantrum. It's like your animals, you have dogs, Libra. Your animals might really need your attention. Oh yeah, you got a kid that's being bullied for sure. This feels like. What's going on for the Libras? Somebody might be watching a lot of porn. Libra. Okay, is this a friend? For some of you, this is. Let's see how this goes. Yeah. Someone is wanting peace, to make peace out of a situation. Possibly a Taurus, after there's been some type of friction or static between you and someone that you have a strained relationship with. But it almost feels as though someone feels like it's like a waste of time to maybe say what's on their mind. Somebody's too scared to really say what they want to say. But somebody might drop by and have like a small talk with you, Libra or cross watcher, to see if you guys can get on the same page, Libra. Or for some of you, this is a friend that might be missing you and they haven't seen you in the longest. It could have been because of something here. A family member, whomever this is. What's going on with the Libra Nation? Let's see what else might be coming in for you. Yeah. It feels like you could possibly get to a place of understanding with someone, Libra. Possibly. But it feels like it would take for one of you to initiate this communication. But it feels like communication may come through for some of you over the next 7 days. Let's see what's going on in some other area of your life, Libra. Let's see what's going on with your money, with work. You got a new job coming through. Some of you have a legal situation, or maybe you work in the legal field. Okay. Some of you, this is a divorce that I'm seeing here. This could be a kid that's maybe sad to see their parents going their separate ways. For others of you, you have a legal situation that you're having to figure out. See what's going on at work. Well, while I see it, it feels like some of you could be moving. And is this an eviction, Libra? Maybe it's time to move. On the upside of that, it feels like you could be getting the keys to someplace. Okay, some of you could be moving. That could be the transformation to your situation that maybe you don't see. Because it looks like maybe you feel like you've had a little bit of bad luck lately. And you feel like your good fortune is kind of running dry. Because there have been a lot of changes that have been happening at a very quick pace. Some of you, maybe you've left a job. Or maybe some of you, you're thinking about leaving this job. And maybe the person that I'm talking about is your boss. Maybe that's who you might feel is a bully, as a tyrant. Yes, you're ending a cycle. You're starting over. Libras, yes. I think some of you could possibly be thinking about leaving a job. Maybe you feel like there's no lucky break coming in for you. And since we're talking about keys, maybe it's time to take action. Maybe that's the key to getting something that you really want. And maybe you feel like you have been waiting around when it comes to something. Some of you, it feels like you might feel stuck when it comes to work. And maybe you're trying to figure out how to get yourself unstuck from something. Okay, because it looks like you are. Libra. It feels like you're looking for new opportunities. Why are there so many cards where someone is crying? You're looking for some type of new opportunity. You're looking for peace. Yeah, you're looking for a new opportunity. Oh, is somebody in some type of legal trouble? That's what this feels like. Somebody's in some type of legal trouble. Or that's what somebody is worried about. You're starting fresh. Okay, so this feels like this is new opportunities. Or this is you possibly like creating a new opportunity for yourself. Going into business with a friend possibly. Or maybe that's just something that you're coming to see isn't working out. Maybe you're going into business with family and you feel like that's something that's not working out. Maybe some of you want to work from home. Maybe you're wanting to create some type of home-based business. But I definitely feel like you could be moving into a new home, Libra. You could be getting the news about that coming up over the next 7 days. That could be the brand new start. But it feels like there's some type of increase coming in for you. This is some type of increase in status, it feels like. Some of you could be getting a promotion. You could be moving up. Some of you, maybe you're moving to a better home, a better office. Oh, are some of you going back to an old job? Some of you could be going back to the drawing board. You could be returning. Some of you are returning to court, by the way. What are you returning to? Because it feels like you're getting ready to climb the ladder of success. Libra, you're returning to somebody that you love, it feels like. But this is something that you do, something that you absolutely love to do. Libra. I think some of you could be underestimating yourself, Libras. You might be absolutely talented at something, and maybe you have an idea, a brilliant idea that maybe you're wanting to put out there, and maybe you've been kind of putting that on the back burner. Maybe it has a lot to do with maybe some things that have been going on within the home, within your home life, because it really feels like that's where the issue is this week. Maybe you already have like a home-based business, and maybe that's what's distracting you from getting things done. You're returning to something. Something is going to create success, but it feels like before this creates success, it feels like you'd be dealing with some anxiety connected to something. I think you're returning to your path. Since we're talking about transformation, there's something else that I feel like you want to do, Libra, and I want to say Virgo so badly. Maybe you feel like you don't have a direction to go in, or this is you. You want a new home. You're wanting to maybe break your lease or end your lease. That's what I'm hearing, like in my head. Spirit guides are playing a song by Destiny's Child. The song is called, I don't know if the song is, but in the song she's saying, break my lease so I can move because you're a bugaboo. You're not like your neighbors. It feels like you want to move. And it does look like something is coming to an end. The devil is a Capricorn. Some of you, there's a pregnancy. There could be news of pregnancy. Maybe some of you are going through postpartum depression, or you have in the past. You're deciding about something. Someone could be deciding whether or not they're going to continue on with a pregnancy, or if they're going to maybe give a child up for adoption. You got some messages that are flowing through this week, Libra. If this is you, and let's say you quit your job abruptly because maybe you've been having an issue you've been having issues lately with someone at work. But really, it feels like you're having issues with someone at home, and that is creating a distraction for you at work. And it could be an issue with job performance. It could be coming up, because it really genuinely feels like something is distracting you. Your mind is not where it ordinarily would be. It feels like it's on other things. It feels like it's because you're really hurt this week. And maybe it's been very, what's going on with your money? Let's see that. That'll kind of give me a clue about what's going on. Not looking for another job. Might be time to renew your driver's license. Libras. Some of you could be thinking about renewing your vows. That could be what someone is returning back to do. Okay. For some of you, maybe you do something online. Maybe you're wanting to increase your influence, or you're trying to get more followers. This week, I think this is the week that you're deciding about what you want to do professionally, long term. Because I think you're realizing as this year comes to a close, Libra, that it's time to do something else. And I think your heart and mind are open to that. Seeing what else is out there for you. So it seems like you might be putting your energy into something else. And maybe this week you might feel like you need some time away from home to kind of figure things out. Or maybe some time away from a partner because maybe you guys are not getting along. Someone's trying to decide if it feels like someone's not wanting to be super hasty about their decision. They don't want to regret their decision looking back. So it looks like someone's not wanting to jump out too hastily. Or for some of you, someone is looking back on a situation and feeling like that, realizing that they jumped out too hastily. And it looks like somebody might want to come back. So some of you, I think this is a week that you're reassessing your job. For some of you, you're business owners, you do work from home, and maybe things have just not been where you would like them to be financially. It looks like you're going to be bouncing back from that. Yeah, it looks like you are. Like I said, you're going through a depression possibly about that. This is the week that you're making a decision about it. It feels like you're at a crossroads about whether or not something should come to an end. But it also feels like there's something that you're meant to put in motion, Libra, but it feels like you haven't yet. What are we talking about? This week, I think you might have the courage and the boldness to do something. You are definitely moving. There's definitely some type of change. There's some type of change when it comes to your work, or there's something that you're changing within yourself. And it feels like it kind of floats into your work, your finances. This is what's keeping you there. Some of you, you do feel trapped by your job because of responsibilities. Maybe this is someone that you wish would share responsibilities. There's definitely something going on with home, okay? I think that's what some of you maybe want to do. You may want to work from home instead of working around other people. Yes, this is the week where you're striving. There's some type of switch that happens with you, Libra. You get some type of motivation to go for it. Or there's someone that may help you to see something. Someone points something out to you that helps you to see something. Maybe your potential for something, Libra. And I think this is, like I said, the week that you're going for it. But be careful about being on time. It feels like maybe you're not utilizing your time to the best of your ability. You might be late. Okay, it feels like your boss might really be watching you, seeing how punctual you are. Seems like this week that might be an issue. Yes, thank you. If this is not a family member, like an older sibling that's belittling you, it feels like it's your boss. This could even be yourself. You could be belittling yourself in some type of way. Be careful of negative self-talk this week, Libra. Wow, okay. This is some type of, you have like a bounty hunter coming after you, Libra. You got some type of legal issue that I feel like could be catching up with you. Some of you, this is jury duty, possibly. Come on. What is going on with court? Definitely moving. Did you lose your keys? You're getting the keys to something, Libra. To go grocery shopping, you're fighting something out in court. Some type of lawsuit. Somebody is in legal trouble. We talked about that. Let's see, there's something that you're worried about. Legal trouble. What's going on with court? I think some of you might have a legal issue that you may need to clear up before you move. You need a restraining order because it feels like you're anxious about something. You're anxious about your safety. I did mention like a DV situation. Maybe you're trying to get away from someone. Somebody's lying in court, Libra. I see that for sure. If you're dealing with a legal situation, somebody's not going to be real. In fact, it feels like someone is going out of their way to maybe keep you from getting something that is rightfully yours, Libra. Either something that is for you, something that is yours, like genuinely yours, or something that is maybe infringing on children. Some of you, you're going through a legal battle with someone and it's pretty nasty. Like someone is making life very difficult for you. You might need to lawyer up with whatever situation this is, Libra or cross watcher. Yeah. Somebody might view you as a joke. And it might take for you to get a real serious, maybe a high-powered lawyer to really look through your situation. What this really kind of gives me is like creepy, weirdo vibes. You have a stalker. Somebody stalking you, watching your children, watching your family. What is this, Libra? This is kind of reminding me of the Gemini reading. It's almost like somebody doesn't want you to move on, Libra, and they're trying to keep you stuck or watch you in some type of way. Keep their eye on you. Who's doing this? And why? Well, you're definitely divinely protected. So whatever this is that you're going through, if this is you going through a legal situation, it feels like you might need someone to help look through something for you. You may need to do a home cleanse as well, Libra, cross watcher. You do. You have someone that's watching you. This is not like an online thing where someone is going out of their way to maybe see what's up with you, see what's going on with you. Then, like I said, this feels like this is someone that's around your home. So this is kind of giving me restraining order. Like someone has bad intentions toward you or someone around you. And I promise you, if someone has in the past, this has to be the anniversary of someone's passing. Is somebody inheriting someone's home? What's going on in court? That's what I'm trying to see. What's going on in court for Libras? Well, I'm trying to figure out what's no, okay, I think I see what's going on. If this is you with a legal situation, you have money that's owed to you, Libra. I definitely feel like there's some money coming to you. But it also feels like it's what you say in court or the way that you say it. It just feels like you're under some type of investigation, Libra. Careful of how much information that you give. It just gives me the vibe that maybe someone is trying to set up a case against you and somebody's trying to get you to talk. Give them information. Like someone is trying to build a case against you, it feels like, for some of you. Yes. Some type of harassment is going on, Libra. Like somebody is coming to you. Yes, thank you, thank you, thank you. You are. You're under some type of investigation. It feels like someone is watching you closely, watching your actions, listening to what you say, and kind of sizing you up. Oh, okay. This is someone getting out of jail. This feels like. So some of you could be finding out that someone is getting out of jail. Yeah, a lot of kids in this reading. Like this could have something to do with Child Protective Services. Someone's like kind of, yes, someone is investigating, looking into your parenting. This could have something to do with your children at school. Because it feels like there could be someone that can be manipulating a child. It could be a teacher. A teacher could be very destructive. Yes, this is someone in a position of power. Someone may back down for a moment, and then it feels like someone is trying to come back into a situation. The outcome for you, though, Libra, is good. This feels like it feels like you're winning a court case, but it also feels as though something is just a burden to deal with. This might be the very situation that's causing you to go through depression, or causing you to feel like you're living your life under a microscope and people are judging you. It's definitely this week, Libra, it feels like all eyes on you are on you. Yes. Especially pertaining to a legal situation. You got some money coming to you, Libra Nation or Cross Watcher. If this is you, you're going through you're fighting some type of legal battle. It feels like it works out for you. But it definitely feels like there's some type of backstabber that is around you. Or like I said, the truth comes out. Someone is two-faced, and you see someone's real face this week, Libra or Cross Watcher, having to do with something that might be going on. It just feels like someone is looking real hard at your situation, Libra. But it feels like in the end that you're protected by your spirit guides. It feels like your guides really want you to let go of some type of internal or external struggle that you're going with. Or attempting to control other people or situations. Or this is you holding on to the need to be right about something. This is your guides encouraging you to relinquish control. Because it feels like something might cause for someone to back down from something. It's like you might not realize that you've already won, Libra. But it seems like somebody's trying to win the wrong way. By one-upping someone. Or trying to make someone feel childish or small. I feel like causing someone to feel like the butt of a joke here. You got eczema, Libra. You got some type of skin breakout, skin issues, type of skin change. For some of you, it feels like it's just that it's your child or your partner that wants you to be more loving toward them. Because it really does feel like someone in this situation feels like their needs are not being met. And they really want to talk to you. And there might be somebody that really wants to get guidance from you. And somebody could be reaching out to you this week, Libra, to let you know that they want guidance from you. Or that they want to be heard by you in some type of way. Could be that maybe somebody just wants to know that the other person loves them or that they're thinking about them. But truthfully, it feels like somebody wants to come back. Yep. Are you going to a tarot reader? Libra, there could be someone that's getting tarot readings done on you. Maybe that's something that you're wanting to do professionally. Do you have a feeling that someone's watching? This is really creepy. Watch your surroundings, Libra. This isn't to create paranoia, but it is to create awareness about something that you may not see. Maybe there's something that you do not see clearly and that your spirit guides are trying to get you to look out for. But it definitely feels like you're being watched. Your intuition is right for some of you. Somebody's keeping a close eye on you. Libra, a cross watcher. Are you going to someone's gravesite? Because spirit guides bring it up again. This feels like if you're in a DV situation, Libra, your guides are really encouraging you to get out of that. Because it feels like somebody could really get hurt physically by staying in something that's full of volatility and drama. Be leery of nosy people. Maybe people that are trying to get into your business, Libra, wanting to ask you questions just to be nosy, just because they want to know the tea. They want to know what's going on with you. They only want this information so that they can go back and gossip and tell others. for some of you. That's somebody's confirmation. Others of you, it feels like there's a need for you to connect with your mother. Or this is you purging emotionally from some type of mom issue that might be coming to the surface this week. Be your mother that's trying to connect with you. Holy Spirit, the advice for the Libra Nation, Libras, and cross watchers. Be a light to others. You have a powerful message to share. Shine your light on the world so that others can learn from you. I do feel, Libra, a cross watcher, that you are meant to be a teacher in some capacity in your life. I think people can glean a lot of knowledge off of you, but you're definitely being called to shine your light, because it feels like there may have been someone in your life that may have kind of tried to extinguish that light from you by being a bully or by picking at your weaknesses. And this is the week that I feel like you're getting over that, or that you're seeing the truth about that and not allowing old situations or people to control you. It feels like you're taking your power back, Libra. Surrender your addiction, surrender low self-esteem. Yes. This might be you, Libra. Maybe there are certain decisions that you're needing to make this week, and it feels like you're not sure of yourself. Like you are not trusting yourself to make a decision, or that maybe a relationship in your life has become an addiction, or there's some type of addiction that's really bringing you down. Libra, yeah, this feels like this is somebody that is just really callous. Somebody's kicking you while you're down, Libra. That's what this feels like. Someone is really trying to trigger you. And it feels like deep down inside, it's because someone is afraid to really let their walls down and be vulnerable and let people in. You're ready to let love in, compassionately identify and begin to release any pattern to stop you from opening your heart. Something this week, Libra, is calling you to make some type of transformation. Something is calling you to make some type of change within. But it feels like that's definitely something that your guys are trying to get you to see, is they want you to open your heart on some level. Okay, something has to change. There's definitely references to, there's definitely a need for some type of change. For sure. There's for sure a need to open your heart. It feels like you have a lot of stress. You have hypertension. It feels like you might have some type of heart issue. Either way, Libra, it feels like maybe some of you are waiting for a decision to be made. If it's not you that's making a decision, it feels like it may have something to do with court. So it could be time sensitive, Libra. Maybe there's something that you may need to take care of in a timely manner. It feels like maybe you are waiting for a court decision. Maybe you're waiting to hear back from the judge about something. It feels like the news is good for you, Libra. Like there's some type of good news that comes in for you. And maybe that's what's creating stress or anxiety for you. But what's creating stress and anxiety is your purpose. You're definitely meant to be a light to others, Libra. And so I think something this week may grant you the freedom to really see what you really need to genuinely see about a situation in order for you to frankly make a decision about something. With that, Libra Nation, this concludes your 7-day forecast with Angelic Ascensions. If this reading was helpful, Libras, help me out by giving this reading a thumbs up. Consider subbing to my channel if you're not already a subscriber. And if you do decide to subscribe, make sure that you hit the post notification bell. Feel free, Libra Nation, to leave a comment. You never know how your bravery and honesty may help another in the comments. Thank you, Libra Nation, for deciding to tune in this week. Have a peaceful, blessed, and happy holidays, Libra. I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace out, Libra Nation.